Before ChatGPT, Siri, and Alexa, there was a program so simple it could fit on a single page of code. People fell in love with it, told it their deepest secrets, cried to it, and asked it for help with their marriages, all in 1966. This is the story of Eliza, the world's first chatbot. And the man who built it spent the rest of his life warning us about what it meant. First, let's understand what AI looked like in 1966. There are no smartphones, no personal computers, no internet. A computer is the size of a room, and it costs millions of dollars. Only universities and governments have them. Into this world walks Joseph Weizenbaum, a computer scientist at MIT. Quiet, precise, thoughtful. He was not trying to build something revolutionary. He simply wanted to study one thing. Can a computer make a human feel heard? Weizenbaum decides to model Eliza on a very specific type of therapist, a Rogerian psychotherapist. This style of therapy is simple. The therapist doesn't give advice. They don't diagnose. They just reflect your words back at you, ask you questions, make you feel understood. It is, as Weizenbaum realizes, the perfect style of conversation for a machine to fake. Because the machine doesn't need to know anything, it just needs to listen. Eliza works like this. You type something. Eliza scans your words for keywords. Then it transforms your sentence into a question and throws it back at you. That was all Eliza does. No understanding, no feelings, no intelligence, just pattern matching. And it works. Almost immediately, something happens that Weizenbaum does not expect. People open up. They share intimate details about their lives, their fears, their relationships, their pain. They treat Eliza as if it were human. Even Weizenbaum's own secretary, a woman who knew exactly what Eliza was, who'd watched him build it, asks him one day to leave the room so she can speak to Eliza in private.
And she began to type, and of course I looked over her shoulder to make sure that everything was operating properly. After 2 or 3 interchanges with the machine, she turned to me and she said, "Would you mind leaving the room, please?"
Weizenbaum is stunned. He later writes, "I had no idea that such a simple program, used for such a short time, could make ordinary people genuinely believe they were connecting with something real." Normal, intelligent adults falling emotionally attached to a program that didn't even understand their words. Now here is where the story gets deeply uncomfortable. Some psychiatrists at the time looked at Eliza and saw opportunity. They propose using it as an actual therapy tool, a way to provide mental health support at scale, cheap, available, always listening. Weizenbaum is horrified. He built Eliza to prove a point about language, not to replace human connection. He had intended Eliza to be a mere caricature of human conversation. Instead, users were confiding their most profound thoughts to it. And experts were declaring that chatbots would soon be indistinguishable from humans. Weizenbaum spends the rest of his life writing and speaking against what he had unleashed, warning anyone who would listen that the danger of AI is not that machines will become too smart. The danger is that humans will start treating machines as if they already are. Today we have ChatGPT, Siri, Alexa, an AI companion app with millions of users who say they are in love with it. Psychologists even have a name for what Eliza first revealed. They call it the Eliza effect, the tendency of humans to project emotions, empathy and understanding onto machines, even when we know they have none. It was first observed in 1966, in a room-sized computer at MIT, with a program so simple it could fit on a single page. And almost 60 years later, we still haven't figured out how to stop doing it. Weizenbaum asked one question: can a computer make a human feel heard? The answer was yes. And it terrified him for the rest of his life.